Wikipedia cites 578 zombie movies ever made. And that's a lot of movies. Hi Comrades, happy Thursday. If you're new here, I usually do horror movie reviews, horror series, and shock video reviews. But today's video is going to be a little bit different. Well, not that different from my two last videos, because this is another one of my Halloween specials. The last two videos I made about vampires and scary clowns. Today's video is going to be all about zombies. When zombies originally started in folklore, Luna, can you please stop messing with the blinds? Come here. Come here. Come here. When zombies first started out in folklore, they were just like dead people that were resurrected through magic or voodoo, and they would normally be cannibalistic, and they would try to eat other living people. A lot of zombies become zombies not because of magic. They become zombies through carriers or some kind of like, I don't know, big boom. And Wikipedia cites 578 zombie movies ever made. And that's a lot of movies. But the first ever zombie movie was called White Zombie. It came out in 1932. And it was basically a movie about a guy that wanted a girl to marry her. So he gave her a potion that turned her into a zombie after he married her. And that's the story. There wasn't really anything that popular around zombies until Night of the Living Dead came out. And then in 1996, Resident Evil game made zombies just explode across international media. The movies that were created in the early 2000s actually featured zombies that were much stronger than zombies in the previous movies. Zombies that the movies featured were usually more agile and evil and faster. The first running ever zombie was actually in 1996 Resident Evil game, where they featured a running zombie dog. So movies like Night of the Living Dead portrayed zombies as like slow moving paced, kind of like mummies. And then what was the movie? It was called World War Z. That movie portrayed zombies as like super fast, just like sprinters that just wanted to eat everyone. But in most movies, zombies usually become zombies through some kind of virus or radiation. Usually the process of zombieism takes either a few minutes to like a few days. Usually zombies can be killed only when you destroy their brain, usually by a gunshot to the head. But in Night of the Living Dead, zombies were like afraid of fire also, so that could also be something. There are also movies like Warm Bodies, where zombies are portrayed kind of like, if Twilight was a zombie movie, Warm Bodies would be that. It's basically a romantic comedy about a zombie that's aware that he's a zombie and he wants to become alive again and he wants to love and stuff. I also wanted to give some honorable mentions to some of my personal favorite zombies, like the CW's iZombie, about a girl that gets bitten at like a boat party, and then she decides to work at a morgue in order to eat brains of other people, dead people. So she's like a humane zombie, you know, she's not violent. Then there was also a movie called Contracted. It was a 2013 movie. It was about a girl that basically has sex with a guy that had sex with a corpse, and she contracts some kind of disease, and it turns her into a zombie by the end of the movie. It was a weird movie. And then my favorite is Cage from Pet Sematary. I don't think he gets enough recognition, because clearly when you get buried at Pet Sematary, Pet Sematary is a Stephen King novel, by the way, if you didn't know. It's about a cemetery where if you bury people, they become alive. So, little boy Cage, he died, spoiler alert, from a truck hit him, and he died, so his dad took him to the cemetery, and he buried him, and then Cage became alive, and he was basically a zombie. I mean, he wasn't like zombie as in like, I want to eat your brains, but he was evil, and he wanted to kill living things, so he was basically a zombie. I figured out that zombies haven't really matured, as well as like vampires and scary clowns. There hasn't really been much change to the zombie character, and they're usually never the main character. They're just like thing that wants to kill you in the movie. If you stayed this long, I really hope you subscribe, because I post pretty often, at least once a week, and I really hope to see you in my next one. Bye!